Rocco and Filbert finally managed to make it to the Helfer's house. Have they made it in time? Has their pals been turned into a zombie? We'll find out in the surprisingly popular new series, Rocco's Modern Afterlife, number 3. Spawn 297, The Life and Death of Al Simmons, Part 2. This is going to be the history of Spawn that continues as Al Simmons' war with heaven and hell is brought to light. Star Wars, The First Temptation of Luke Skywalker. Man, this is going to be a big issue. Our last couple of Star Wars issues have just sold out. So make sure you pick this one up. It's about Luke Skywalker, man. That's all you need to know. The Black Cat is back and starring in her first ever ongoing series. It's going to have a special appearance by the webhead himself, Spider-Man. So pick up number 1 like today. And I want to give you guys a heads up, man. There's a few issues that will not be around long at all. Deceased number 2 is out. The very first issue was on our shelves for 45 minutes. Savage Avengers 2 is out. Issue number 1 was gone by the end of the first day. So we've got those 2, as well as we've got more issues of Trump's Space Force that you guys have been asking about. We've got a couple of those coming in. Batman's Last Night on Earth. We have 5 issues coming in, and 5 only. They are out at the distributor. They're sold out everywhere. Make sure you pick up your copy. And also, we've been getting a lot of calls for The Incredible Hulk, Last Call, issue number 1. So make sure, swing on down here, pick up these key issues, because once they're gone, man, they're done.
Hey there, it's been a while. Welcome back. Today we're going to be unboxing Stack and Attack. This is a game designed by Jeremy Burnham. He is a local game developer. In fact, he comes on in every third Sunday for our board game design club and our meetup we have going on with that. In fact, he leads all that. So if you want to meet him in person or even, want feedback on some of your own design game, this would be a great person to talk to because, he has a fully, published game. You can also find this here in store, right in the front in our consignment section. So, let's see what's inside. So this is Stack and Attack. The box itself is pretty nice. Nice, sturdy cardboard. The art's really stylized. I really do like it. Very bright, very vivid. Really kind of shows you exactly, the style that you're going for. Inside, we have a instruction booklet, like all games do nowadays. It's a nice laminated plastic, very colorful, very stylized. And then once you get inside, everything is pretty well laid out. Large sections are going to be circled. You have icons showing what they are. You have actual diagrams of the cards that you have in the game. Overall, really nice. Looks like it might be a little hard to distinguish where you're going with certain places in terms of information. That's kind of the only downside I've seen with this so far. Up next, looks like we got 2 different just deck cases, deck boxes, whatever you want to call them, with the Stack and Attack logo kind of all around it. Once again, having that Stone Age, graphics on there. Looks like we're also going to get 4 game boards. These are really, really interesting. They're just long pieces like this, and they kind of just track as you're like stacking your rocks up to the heavens. And it's really, everything's laid out pretty interesting. Rules are written as like when you beat a certain area, you get different rules heading your way. Everything's pretty well laid out for those. Looks like we get 4 of those in the game. Then lastly, we have 2 different bags of cards, and these come into the game pre-bagged, which is really nice. So you don't have to go out and find those kind of supplies for yourself. I believe these are also standard size. If they're not, they might be just a little short. There's nothing wrong with that. You can still sleeve them if you want to. And the art for them maintains that same stylized imagery for it. Kind of fun, very humorous, family friendly. It's really, really nice. The cards themselves are pretty lightweight, like a normal card. There's nothing too bad there. And again, you get 2 of those for the game. Nothing too fancy, but like I said, just everything's kind of pre-organized that way for you, so you don't have to go and dig around and get everything set up for an hour and a half beforehand just to play a game. So this looks like that's the inside of Stack and Attack. It's a family-friendly game that kind of lasts about 30 minutes, and it was designed by a local designer, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is it.
Hi, I have a question.
I have an answer.
How many people can play this game?
Oh, this is a 2 to 4 player game.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So say you have a party, it's 2 to 4 people, and you have 5 people. My favorite thing about this stack and attack is you can stack the box as well.
That's true. That is very true, yeah. So yeah, you can find Stack Attack and more games just like it here at The Adventure Begins.
Hey man, check it out, dude. We've got baseball cards, soccer, hockey, basketball, football, comic cards, man. We've got TV series cards. We've got all the cool trading cards. And a lot of these are coming, they come with authentic autographs and like patches and specialty cards, man, that people are grabbing up. And I'm very surprised about how well our card section is doing. So we figured we'd let you guys know on the interwebs that we've got cards.
It's really cool because there are some packs that give you like memorabilia cards too, or it's like, hey, if you watch the Orville, for instance, here's a piece of leather from the actual, uniform of like the Krill Warriors. That's kind of a really cool thing that we have available.
Yeah, it's something extra that you can add to your nerd collection, like I do at home.
Yeah.
And we have to get like a disclaimer though, if you're into the Marvel cards, Michaela has probably dug through all the patch cards, or try to get your patch cards before Michaela does, because she's rabid when it comes to those Marvel cards, man.
Yeah, she's already bought like 15 boxes, I swear, and they go like crazy when she's around.
Yeah, but the patch cards are really cool in them.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, come check out our card collection here at the store. We don't have bananas, we don't have apples or oranges.
Not mangoes, we got manga. Hey, that's jokes. We got a whole bunch of manga back in our manga section, and it keeps updating every week when we get new product in as well. We have a whole bunch of stuff back there, and if you're looking for something specific, please let us know. We can do our best to get that in for you and help you with your, pre-animated reading material.
Cool.
No.
If you like to read a book backwards, man, we've got all the books in a whole section just for you. All right, man, that's it for this webisode of The Adventure Begins. Man, we hope to see you at the store really soon. I'm Chaz.
And I'm Jarak.
And remember, kids, if you take a look up underneath Dr. Doom's green skirt, prepare to get all the nuts and bolts.
See you, nerds.
Because he's a robot.
Yes.
Rocco and Filbert finally managed to make it to Hill.
We're great at this.
I hate it.
Jokes! We got jokes! See you, nerds!
Strange.